Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this video for day 8 of the 30 days of Hooponopono challenge. We are talking about our mother figures today. So if you want to go and watch the discussion video where I talk about this issue and how I've applied Hooponopono to this issue in my life and the revelations that I've received from that, go ahead and watch the chat video for day 8. This video is specifically for the practice of offering up the phrases of Hooponopono to our mother figure. So whatever mother figure you want to bring into this practice to clean and clear on, that is perfect and right. If you're unfamiliar with what Hooponopono is, essentially it is an ancient Hawaiian forgiveness tradition that is based in the understanding that our perception of the outside world is a reflection of our inner world. And by offering up the phrases of, I love you, I am sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, we can clean on the relationships and the energetic charges, the energetic connections that we have between people and situations in our lives. We can clean it up. We can make it easier, lighter, make there more space to change and to experience growth. So that's what we're going to be doing today with our mother figures. So regardless of whether your mother is still here with us, regardless of whether you've had to cut her out because she's a toxic presence in your life, regardless of whether you have a good relationship with your mom and you've never had a bad day with her in your life at all, this is still a practice that's really valuable to go into. Before we get in, I do want to just offer up, especially to those of you who have had very challenging relationships with your mothers. We talked about in the practice or in the chat video, but I want to mention it in this video too, that we can as children assume that our mother figures should be perfect, that they should be the divine mother that we all deserve and that we all want to experience, and that there should be no mistakes and no imperfections, and that they should have loved us more or better than they did. And when we are able to release our human moms from that weight of expectations, we really are able to two things happen. One, we have a deeper relationship with the divine feminine, which is the perfect motherly energy, and we can develop our relationship with whatever we call the source, higher power, God, goddess, angels, ancestors, fairies, whatever words you use for the divine or for the higher powers, whatever feminine aspect of that energy that you celebrate and honor, giving your expectations of perfection up to that divinity, and then allowing yourself to see and experience and feel the beautiful expressions of the feminine in your life, then your human mother is set free from these the weight of our own expectations and the weight of the desire that you have to have that relationship with a feminine figure in your life. If you're giving it to the divine feminine, you can release your human mother from that chain. So, and also one thing to keep in mind as you do this practice, that your mother figure was able to love you to the extent with which she was shown love, and to really see and honor and appreciate that she probably did one better than she was taught. She probably thought she was doing a better job at one-upping her own upbringing than perhaps she was really able to do in a meaningful way for you. But just to offer that up too, especially to those of you who have had difficult relationships with the mother figures in your life. Just wanted to share that. So we're going to jump into the practice now. So I invite you to close your eyes. Allow your body to get comfortable. And we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to release out our mouth. I invite you to go at whatever pace feels good and right to you. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. continuing to take these deep breaths as we prepare to offer up this hooponopono practice to our mother figures. The breath is always happening right now in this moment. So when we are able to return our focus to it and experience it fully in our bodies, we are able to come fully into the present moment and experience the present moment with that much intensity and awareness as well. So now you can return to your normal breath, your normal breathing. And when you are settled into your routine breath, you can draw your attention and put your focus on the area behind your forehead. So keeping your eyes closed, it's as though you could look with your eyes at your imagination center, which is the space of your forehead. It might be a dark area. You might actually see the color white there. You might not really notice anything. All of this is perfect. As we have been talking about within these 30 days and within each practice, each person has a different ability to imagine. Their imagination faculties have been developed in different ways to different extents. So some people are able to visualize very easily. It comes naturally. They've practiced it. Some people don't have much visualization experience at all. So they might imagine through feeling. They might just feel in their body the presence of the person that they're trying to visualize. They may also just simply intend that the person that they are calling into their focus is there and present, regardless of having any sort of imagination input from there. You can smell smells, you can hear sounds, you can have all sorts of different experiences with this. So please be kind and gentle with yourself as you practice the visualization. It is not something you need to be perfect at, and also, again, continue to breathe easy and free. Keep your focus right at that mind's eye. I want you to just get used to looking there and holding your focus there. Speaking of holding focus, meditation is a practice as well. So as your mind wanders, please know that that is natural, that the mind is not used to holding itself in one space that you are intending to focus on. It's out of practice with that, sometimes very much so. Sometimes, those of us who have meditated for a longer time have an easier way at it most of the time, but sometimes it's still as hard as it was the first day that we tried to do it. Be considerate and kind and compassionate to yourself as you engage in this practice. And if you notice you're thinking about dinner, or you're thinking about that drama problem that you really haven't found a solution to yet, or you're daydreaming about Mr. Right, or whatever it is that comes through for you, just allow yourself to notice that you have wandered off track and gently guide yourself back on track to the sound of my voice, to the exercise that we're working on, with an understanding that that is a totally natural thing to occur. So as we're staring at the mind's eye and the back of our forehead, I invite you to call in your mother figure, or your mother figures if you have more than one. So feel them, see them, sense them, hear them, smell them, see their names, intend that they are there. And I want you to just become an observer to the situation. And so from this point of observation, I want you to observe what is going on in your body as you pull these mother figures into view, into your focus. What is your bodily response? What's happening physically in your body? What's happening emotionally? What's going on in your mind? Just kind of tune into what your own reaction to having your mother figure present for this practice is. And try not to get too caught up in the roller coaster of the emotions, rather just sit and observe as neutrally as possible as you are aware of whatever feelings are coming up. And we're going to start with offering the phrase, I love you, to our mothers. So as you say this phrase louder in your head, repeat it in whatever pace or way feels good and right to you. If you want to say I love you for, add a qualification to it, that's fine, that's totally okay. Even if you don't feel any love for your mother, I invite you to simply offer up this phrase to see what happens and to see if anything stirs within you as you kind of maintain this neutral position of observation, and you also at the same time allow yourself to feel what's coming through for you as you attempt to offer the phrase of I love you, the feeling of I love you to your mother figure. I'm going to be doing this practice for my own mother figures, so I am going to be speaking these phrases as well, but please feel free to go at your own pace. I love you. 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 I love you I love you. I love you. I love you. And we'll move on to the second phrase of I'm sorry. I am sorry. And you can add for anything specific that you want to, or you can simply offer up the phrase I am sorry for whatever wants to come through and be felt and be released at this time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Move on to the next phrase of please forgive me. Please forgive me. Move on to the final phrase of thank you, expressing our gratitude. Thank you. 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 thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to offer up the 4 phrases all together, or whichever one you want to go back to and stick with. You can kind of guide yourself here for a moment. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And when you get to a place that you feel complete, you can take a deep breath in and exhale, focusing again on your mother figure or figures. And again, going into the observer state and noticing how you feel now, how the energy feels now. Just simply observing what has changed, maybe noticing as well what has stayed the same. And I invite you to visualize your mother disappearing, releasing, leaving this visualization in a way that's peaceful and graceful and easy. And keeping your eyes closed as your mother figure leaves the space, I can invite you to slowly bring movement back into your hands, back into your feet, back into your body, your neck, your shoulders. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. As always, Namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light.